However, somehow it was. Eh, we're gonna do right. All right. Shout out to Kel. Shout out to Red Room. Good brother Kawhi. I see you. Um, so before we get into this, let me tell you what we getting into tonight. We're gonna talk about the game shame. Right. We're gonna talk about why are men shamed for playing video games? We're gonna get into that. Then we're gonna also talk about the green light. Like, what are some of the choosing or approach signals or go signals women are giving men so men can go ahead and do their due diligence? Because right now, if you ain't handsome enough, you know, you a creep. So brothers need to know. All right, so that we go tap into that. Let me bring in my good brother from Purge the BS over here with us. It's my good brother, Say Cool. What up, brother?
What's going on tonight, man? How you feeling?
Hey, I'm well. Thanks for tuning in with me, man. Appreciate you.
I appreciate you being here every week, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So what's funny is this came up on my radar from several different areas, brother. Several different areas. This hit my radar. I seen it in the Matrix, and then I've also in some various circles that I roll in. I got some brothers, man. Like, yeah, man. I'm like, yo, you tell a brother at work, yeah, I'm on GTA or whatever. Like, he be like, I want to get on, but
But
yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I'm like, yo, man, my boys, we be jumping on this joint called insurgency. You know what I mean? You want to come? You know what I mean? We be, we doing our man thing. It's the man cave, right? We, it's our time to, you know what I mean, to do what we do. I want to, she can't be home because if she hear that sound, y'all know the sound. If she hear the sound,
when it powers up,
if the power up sound come on, it's a wrap. She instantly goes into something else. So I wanted to talk about that, right? Is it really a game shame, right? How is it like right now gaming is right for me, like it's the like I said, it's the man cave. It's the boys club. And some women, well, y'all tell me, because it appears some women feel threatened by that space. I don't know if it's a control thing. I don't know. I've heard men be called children, immature, wasteful. I've heard those things, right? And then I'm like, well, you just spent 2 hours in the mirror. Like, what are we talking about? Like, you just spent 2 hours doing makeup, right? The same thing that you was doing when you was a child, did you still enjoy doing? You can do that. The thing I like doing as a child, or wish I can do as a child, because I really didn't have the money to have games. I had to go over somebody else's house and play games, or if I was, if on a good week I had a quarter or two and I was in the arcade. You know what I mean? So why is it that when men become grown, we're supposed to opt out of the things that gave us enjoyment when we were younger?
You didn't get the memo that your time is no longer your time anymore. Once you get into that kind of situation, that's not your time anymore. That's her time. So you cutting into that by playing a game that now video games never end. So you'll be on there from 6 to 8 hours, and you'll have an angry lady waiting for you the whole time.
Right.
It's sad, but it is what it is, man.
So I'm gonna say this. So I a lot of the complaints I hear it coming from. Well, I'm gonna say this. It seems that it's coming from women who are used to dealing with a certain kind of man. So for instance, we talk about dark skin Jermaine and Tavon, right? We talk about the good brother Tavon and dark skin Jermaine. Those brothers never leave the couch, right? Those brothers never go out and do anything productive, right? Those brothers will not go pay rent to be on a video game, right? I get it. I really do get it. I know they are out there. However, that's a trauma response, right? Y'all know what I'm gonna say. Better to get better. Like when did dark skin Jermaine change? When did he become a different dude?
The funny part is the women be the ones that buy him the damn PlayStation.
Oh yeah, no, because dark-skinned Jermaine ain't buy that. No, right. no. Dark-skinned Jermaine did not buy that game.
Right.
He did not buy that game.
But now you mad he's on it. You bought it for him. What do you think he was going to do with it?
Yeah.
So, yeah,
nah. So what I'm saying is, if you talking about the dudes that you splurged your income tax on, right, or you've done, if you talking about them, say you talking about them, but don't be coming over to the total man side, shaming video gaming, right? Let me say, I had a conversation at work today, and I said to one of my coworkers, I am the first generation that was told, get the fuck off them video games. I ain't gonna do shit for you. I was the first generation. Yep. And lo and fucking behold, it is doing everything for a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Right? So
they told us that about rap though. They told us that about rap.
Yeah, they did. All right. So we wasn't one of the first generation that had that thing. Right? Mm-hmm. So I'm not trying to hear it now. There's a whole grown man that can do what the fuck I want to do. They can buy the video game. They can pay my rent. They can pay my bills. They can carve out time for my loved ones, right?
Right.
At that point, I'm the hoss because I'm gonna have at it, right? I'm gonna have at it at that point. So I got a clip. I'm gonna show a clip, and this clip actually comes from various points. And it sheds some light on some of the mindset. And ladies, we have a poll up. So, well, actually, fellas, if you've ever been shamed playing video games, fellas, there's a poll. Please click the poll. Please answer the poll, fellas. Please answer the poll. If you've ever been shamed for playing video games, answer the poll. Ladies, there's a poll up for you about your green light. Are you giving obvious green lights, ladies? We're going to talk about that. In the meantime, between time, the shame game about game shame. Here we go. Shock Value Radio.
It's just lazy. It feels like unless you're getting paid, and there's a line, right? Like it's cool if you want to do it every so often, but to me, I'm like, go educate. Like go do something productive.
But what is the problem? Like, Jacqueline has a big problem with it, too. Whenever she hears the PlayStation start up, like, I got to hear the huffing and puffing.
Yeah.
But if I were to just have TV on, you'd be on TikTok as it is, not paying attention. It's not that, so why does it bother you?
Because it's not the distraction of me being on TikTok and us watching TV. It's what you could be doing with that time.
There it is, and that's it. I knew it. I knew it.
You could.
You women want to task us bad that you're so pissed that we're taking time from doing something. Wait a minute, you're enjoying things? You have time to do this video game?
Here's the thing.
Here's all the things you could be doing.
Here's the thing. You're enjoying it. But you could also be planning something nice for us,
So there was this post that went extremely viral for the past week where women ranked the least attractive hobbies for men. And at the very top of the list, the most unattractive hobby was playing video games. I have no idea if these stats are real. No one could find the actual source of where it came from.
It's trust me, bro.
But Liz Wheeler posted it saying this is 100% true. Men playing video games is peak unattractive, beyond red flag, like deal breaker zone. It's weird that so many dudes don't get this. Well, the rest of the list is also interesting. Second, collecting figurines, magic tricks, online trolling, gambling, building model trains, taxidermy, comic book collecting, and bird watching. There was a similar one posted by an account on Instagram called Utah Stats, and it said they polled like a few hundred women in Utah to respond to rate how much more romantically interested you would be in an individual upon finding out they participate in the following hobbies. Video games was still at the top as the, I would be much less attracted to this person if they were interested in video games.
Okay, let's take the phrasing of that really
Yoga
quick.
And sewing and fishing were also on the list.
Okay. Well, I do know some men
Damn,
where
I can't do
you
yoga.
are paying attention on that game, talking to them people, arguing with them people, and you could be in my face. It is some men that needs to give their woman more attention, but it's just like the game it just irritates me.
All right, y'all.
Your time is not yours. You do understand this, right? That's not. I hate to say it, and ladies, if you're in the chat, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but in a relationship, women have a certain sense of ownership over the man's time. So if he's having fun doing something else, that's not allowed. That's not allowed. They have to have him like available for them to do nothing.
Wow.
Is how that has to work. And that's not all women, but that's a common sort of underlying understanding. Your time is no longer your time. You can't just be enjoying shit by yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to be enjoying things as a unit, as a unit of enjoyment.
Ladies, is this true? Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Please say it ain't so.
I mean, I don't think they're going to say it ain't so. I'll tell you what, I have had relationships where the person who's my significant other believes that they own every piece of me, including my time. You know what I'm saying? Like everything. That's all them. Like, hold up. My I'm not going to get too graphic, but the point I'm trying to say is they feel like they own everything that is you. You know what I'm saying? So your time is included in that. And it gets dangerous. Because if you decide, no, I want my time back, like you're on Congress, I want reclaiming my time, then all of a sudden you're being narcissistic, abusive, controlling. What's the other cliche words that are used? Lazy is one of them. Lazy. He's lazy. He doesn't show me love. He doesn't speak in my love language. So that happens too. It's a rough situation out here. If you like video games, there was a time when the games ended, so you could say, "Hey, I'm gonna finish this board, and be done." But the game is eternal now; like it could just keep going for months and months.
So no, that's true. So I mean, like, so what's wrong with carving out? A 7 to 9, or on the weekends, I'm taking a chunk out to do whatever. Or listen, whatever you like. Here's my thing: replace video games with anything else that fulfills you. Replace video games with anything else that fulfills you, and then what?
Fulfills who? The man or the woman?
Oh, come on.
Because there's a difference.
So you. So that's what I'm saying. So. Let's say it's not video games, right? You know what? Sekou likes to go out and do a 2-hour run, right? You like to go out and do a 2-hour run. What's the difference? 2-hour run, 2-hour video game. What's the difference between? Hold up. What's the difference between her scrolling on TikTok or watching one of those Facebook movies, or one of those or doing the what's the thing? What's the horror things they like to do? The not the first 48. What's the thing they're into? The dead husbands. I'm talking about the unsolved mystery shit.
Yeah.
Right. They love them. Women love them. The gory unsolved. They love that shit.
Which is weird. If you don't want to say it, I'm saying it's a little weird. You're in the homicides and dead husbands, ma'am.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. No. Listen. I know a gang of women. There's women who I've dated, right? Hell, my wife is probably into that shit. Women, for whatever reason, they love that shit. And I'm like, all right, say less. Have at it, Hoss. Have at it, Hoss. Right? I'm not like do you. Because I definitely want to have the opportunity and space to do me. Right?
But that's not yours.
That's what it is. Thank you, Fantastic.
Yeah, true crime.
Yeah, the true crime. They love them. Love them. And I'm like, damn, ain't y'all the ones to talk about anxiety and triggers and shit? And that's all you watching?
Be in the woods with the bear and shit.
Yeah, and this the shit you watching? So my thing is I'm trying to understand, like, really what the thing is. Because if it's a control thing, then that's something you got to deal with. And when I say
it's a control thing, though.
Ladies, talk to me. Ladies, talk to me. Like, I need y'all to keep it a buck. If we're not even talking about, listen, ladies, we don't even have to talk about the iteration of you, the now iteration of you. We ain't got to talk about the now version of you. Have you done this before? And if you've done it before, what was the stem? Was it because you had dark skin Jermaine? Was it because of that, or was just because you just don't like it for whatever reason? Like the sister said, she was like, "Oh, it gave her the ick." The sister was like, "Oh, it just."
You're not allowed to enjoy your time individually. You have to either enjoy it with that significant other. And this isn't everybody, but these are those relationships that have this as an issue. This is the mentality: is you're not allowed to just be individually smiling and laughing and giggling and have some online friends that are way more entertaining than the person that you actually live in the house with. So it's almost like, I hate to say, it's almost like a jealousy thing. It's kind of a jealousy thing because a lot of people.
So are you saying? So is it? Are you? Do you feel? Are you not even feel? We're gonna take the feeling out. Are you assessing that the majority of the women who come in that bag, they don't have friends, or they don't have an outlet, or they're not? Is that
not a healthy outlet, because then they would just go do that.
Got you.
You know.
Yeah.
But there be some out there that literally want to cheat on a dude because he plays video games. He could be at the bar drinking and trying to pick up other women. He's at the house. And they be wanting to cheat on him because he played too many video games. He be on games too much. I'm going to go find somebody to, break my back in real quick. And then all of a sudden, that's what you got to deal with. So it's not everybody. I'm just saying, I'm not one of those guys that just thinks all women are a certain way. No, we're just talking about a very specific situation here.
Also, brothers and sisters, if you want to come on the broadcast with us and chop it up, the link is in the description. So I seen Hollow out there in the Matrix. Anyone else, man or woman, or other, who wants to come on and and chop it up and give their vocal opinion, you're more than welcome to join myself and good brother Sekou from Purge the BS, and we can chop it up. So Duchess said. She never hated playing the game. She never hated the playing of the game. She hated when there was no balance and the ends weren't being met.
That's subjective, though. Like, some people can expect certain things that might be a little bit higher than normal. So what you consider balance might be different than what is actually balanced. It really comes. That's, like I said, that's more of a subjective. Like,
about what? No. Again, you're right, because balance is different for everyone, right? So you do have to find your balance, because again, X amount of time a day may be good for you, right, and good in your situation, right? However, it may not be good in someone else's situation. However, however, there should be some time baked in for you. Everyone should have some time for them. Everyone should have some time where they can do what I call veg out.
You might need to fight for that, though. A lot of gentlemen have to fight for that.
That's for me. For me, that's a hard line. That's a hard line, because I'm gonna keep it a buck. Because again, it goes back into your value or respect for me, right? So it's like, if I don't have the autonomy and agency to carve out time for myself, if you don't respect that, then there's an issue. There's an issue. There's an issue.
And there's a lot of guys that don't get to do that.
And it's bigger than Nino Brown. However, my thing is, I can't relate to that, because what Marlo say, my name is my name. My line is my line. And you not valuing, again, because my thing is Sekou, we can take away the activity. Right? We replace that activity with anything, brother. Anything. It could be riding my bike. Again, guess what? I'm going to ride my bike, yo.
And that's what I'm saying. There are some gentlemen that are like yourself, and to some degree myself as well, who just claim that time. Like you're not going to not let me do this. If that's not what you're going to like, you'll just not be here if you're not going to allow me my own space. But there is so many people who, once they enter into a relationship, you've heard what's mine is mine, what's yours is mine. That's a whole situation where people feel like your time. That's why, like, if you have a young lady call your phone and you don't answer, you might be at work, but they get the tripping because the direct line of communication is there. You're supposed to answer. Your time, well, not yours, but I'm just saying that's the view that comes across is your time is not your time. It's their time that you're like borrowing to be somewhere or do something. And so if you take too much of it, they get to be upset about it, like the game.
Again, ladies, again, I will shoot you bail and say that there are people out. Let me tell you, I've told this story before, and there's people in this chat right now that can vouch for this story. There was a snowstorm back in the Black Ops days. And it was the Black Ops when we was on the boat. The first Black Ops was the boat. Xbox 360 days. We're on the game, and it was a snow day. I'm talking about blizzard. It was one of those. We in. Everybody, all the brothers in the crib. And we're on the game, brother. I'm talking about work. Ray, you know what I'm talking about. We was work shifting. You know how I go. It was work. We was work shifting. So we on and we block opping it out. I'm talking about full party, 6 man, 8 man. You know what I mean? We don't never go below 4 man jiffy. We going in. About later on in the evening, you hear me? The evening, we playing and we hear somebody come in the door. Hey babe, hey, we still, because you know that's what happened when you gaming. You know, hey baby, how you know? It get to the point where if you game with people long enough, you know their significant others, you know their kids' names, because you play with them long enough, right? That you just know things. You talk, hey, how's little Johnny doing? How's whatever, because that's what we doing, right? We're playing this game, and we hear in the background, baby, did you pay the rent? We watch your 6, watch your babe, did you pay the rent?
Oh God!
It got quiet. Now, Ray, we it is. We shut the fuck up. We just right. We shut the fuck up, and we just like, oh shit, it's about to go down. Next thing you know, this nigga mute up. You know what I mean? Like, this nigga ain't paid the rent. He been on the game all fucking day and didn't pay the rent. So I get it, yo. I get it, yo.
There's a distinct
look in the chat. Look in the chat. Somebody called him out in the chat. It happened. The man we was on all day and he did not pay the rent, yo. So I know it happens.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping. I know what happens. I'm saying, however, if you have a responsible man that you chose, right, and he's handling business and he's doing what he's supposed to do, let that man do him.
Well, I got an interesting story to tell you about that. I had a friend of mine who had a significant other, and at one point in time, I was like living there. I had a room. They had their own space. I had my own space, but we had a game in the living room, and me and my boy used to play that joint all the time, and his lady did not like it at all. So one day she came in and like took a knife to the prongs in the controllers. So he's trying to plug the controllers up, so we could play, and he couldn't get the controllers in because the prongs was all messed up. And I didn't know what he was going to do because he was very upset. But at the end of the day, he didn't do anything because it was a video game and this was a full-blown human. And it's like, what are you going to do? Right. But she was just so mad because we were having such a good time playing this game that she literally took a knife and started stabbing the controllers. And then, so that's weird to me. The funny part is they got married too, by the way. They got divorced though afterwards, but they did actually get married after that. And I just told them, red flag, bro.
I was playing NASCAR. Never forget. I'm playing NASCAR, me and my man in the crib on the flat PlayStation. Right? What's that? The one? What's that? 2. The one? The 2?
Yeah.
The Nah. It had
the disc load.
Pop up.
Okay,
Jiffy.
Yeah, that was one. That was the one.
Pop up Jiffy. So we playing NASCAR, and we playing, and they was going through it, right? But we were having a listen. You know the gaming laugh, yo. You know the gaming laugh, yo. We're having a ball, right? This all I hear. Now we in the living room, she in the bedroom, and this all I hear. This her walking. Look up. She looked at him. She said, "You bitch."
God. Why do we have so many horror stories, Shot? It sounds, I'm trying to be nice and say this is a limited, situation. It sounds like we've dealt with this a lot.
She said, "You bitch," and she just, it was just, now again, they were going through it, right? But it was just the fact that he was just
laughing and giggling. I told you you can't be enjoying your time. What are you doing?
Yo,
oh man,
it was that when I tell you, then that shit happened in like that's at least 20 years ago, yo.
And it's
25,
like
at least 25, I'm like 25 years ago, yo. And I'll never forget it, yo. I'll never forget you, bitch.
And see, that's the problem. That's like, it's normal to let somebody do that because of what? You're playing video game. A guy could be doing way worse with their time than sitting on a video game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At least you can keep track of him. If he goes out on the streets, you never know. You never know.
Yeah. So,
and that's a problem for me. I feel bad for the guys. That's why I don't play video games for an extended period of time, because I feel like that. But it's not even that anybody's saying anything. It's just I've gone through it enough times.
Bro, no. Listen. No, listen.
Love my wife. Don't get that wrong.
No, bro. I've literally trauma response. Now I don't not with my wife, right? I don't do that with my wife. I'm in I don't do that with my wife at all, right? Now I have been in a relationship when literally I'm like, all right, shorty about to come home. I'm gonna get off the game. Now I done did everything I'm supposed. I done did all my diligence is done.
Did my chores. I did
everything. I did my chores. But yo, I'm like, yeah, man, shorty about to come home, man. Let me go ahead and get off the game because I don't want her to walk in. Nah, dog. Listen. For some reason, she can't walk in, and you got the jiff. For some reason, yo.
Yep.
For some reason, you can't be like this, and she comes in. For some reason, you can't be happy, laughing, and joking, and like literally, I've been playing with people. It's like, yeah, let me chill out, yo. I'm laughing too much. I've had that.
I'm too happy. I can't let go. I'm this happy.
Yo, I've had that, brother.
Oh my gosh, is it really this bad out here? Because to some degree, I always think that the things I went through are just me, right? But it sounds like we have a lot of common stories regarding this same topic.
Yo, what the fuck kind of people do y'all be dealing with? Because I ain't never had this problem.
I don't listen, Chico. I don't have this issue. I don't.
It's not a current issue.
What I'm saying is, I have seen it. I've seen it and I've experienced it. Anecdotally, right? I've seen it, and it's crazy. It is crazy.
Oh shit!
Control it down. For real, wife. That's what you. Nah,
right.
Osmosis, my shit. That you know what I mean. But
right.
She
but nah. She's like, oh,
put that shit down.
No. You ain't never go through this.
No gaming with niggas tonight. You won't be gaming with niggas. So like literally, yo, I have seen it. I've experienced it to the point again where I have trauma responded, and I'm doing my thug thizzle, right? I'm working from home, right? I work from home, do what I gotta do. I'm like, shit, we getting on. I'm getting on, but she come. It's like, I don't want to look comfortable when she come in, and it's
You're
like
telling the story that a lot of people live right now, Shaka. A lot of people live this story that you're talking about. And what are we saying to them? Like, should they get out of it, or what are we saying?
Again, my thing is I equate that with with wellness, right? I equate it with mental wellness. So again, if you don't want me doing this, what can I do? And again, we heard the one girl say the yoga was on the red flag list. Mm-hmm. Right?
You don't get to do nothing that you want to do. You can do stuff that y'all want to do, but you don't get to be individual.
You gotta work and fuck they want you
to.
Yeah. And it shouldn't be like that, y'all. So ladies, allow your man to carve out some space for him. You make sure you carve out some space for you. And again, brothers, of course, diligence must be done, right, brothers?
But should a man leave a woman who has that issue, and should a woman leave a man who has that hobby?
I don't think a woman should leave that man if he has that hobby. Again, she should be being served, right, in a healthy manner, right? She should feel like she's getting everything she needs. Regardless, and that's my thing. The game shouldn't be the thing, right? The game shouldn't be the thing. Are you getting what you need or not? Because the game ain't why you ain't getting what you need. The game can't be the reason why you're not getting what you need.
Hopefully not. Hopefully.
Right? Because if that's the case, then again, we know, there's some people out here, right? There's some addicts of every level, right? So I ain't tripping on that. That exists. However, I'm not speaking for that, because that, for me, I think is the extreme outlier, right? Mm-hmm. If you're being served and serviced accordingly, then what the fuck? Whatever the thing is.
Instead of you being serviced accordingly.
Then whatever the thing is should be able to you can let that ride. Whatever the thing is, whether it be true crime stories for a binge, right? You may binge for 4 hours doing that shit, whatever, on a Saturday or whatever, right? It may happen. You may binge 2 hours on a weeknight, whatever.
I think it's a jealousy thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have seen some ladies get jealous of the online friends, or like if there's an online female gamer. And you're like, cool, and you can hear the voices coming through, and she's like, who is that bitch? Like way over coming from. So like she's black belt, man. She's awesome, and it's like a jealousy thing. That's why I was saying I don't think there's no way you can get around it. Some people got that issue, some people don't. The ones that do, do you tell them to keep it moving, or do you tell the person to play less video?
That's a deal. It's a deal breaker for me. It's a deal breaker for me. It's no different than anything else. Listen, I'm not going to get with a woman who has a problem with marijuana. I'm okay on you. Because guess what? I am going to do the thing that I do.
Yes.
Right? So if I meet a woman and she says we talking about what we do, our hobbies, and I say I like I bike ride, I game. Oh, say less. We can stop this train right here. We can stop this train right here, because what you won't do is stop my social emotional time. You won't stop that.
So
you won't come in between that.
What do you do in these situations where, let's just say, y'all get together, right? And over time, a new game comes out. You're not really a big gamer, but this new game got you hooked. And now you're doing that instead of spending all your time with this lady, and she, of course, has an issue with that. Is that wrong? Because you have now changed your behavior. You weren't a big gamer. Now you on, Rainbow Six or whatever till 5 a.m.
Again, take out. Say again.
You shouldn't have been spending all your time with it in the first place.
That part. The second part is
personal time.
No, that part I agree. The second part is, so, you know what? I was overweight. You know what? I'm overweight, and I'm gonna start getting in the gym. I'm gonna start doing CrossFit. Now what? Like I said, take away the it's the game, right? Take away it's the video game. You know what? I'm gonna go. There's a basketball league that just started up with some of the brothers my age, right? And my age bracket. There's a league that started. I'm gonna join that. And so my thing is no. Whatever I want to do that brings me fulfillment, I should be able to do that, right? Again, the caveat is that things are still being handled. Again, but that's not be the thing. If things aren't being handled on this end, it won't be the basketball league. It won't be the basketball league, yo. It won't be the video games. It won't be the pool league. It won't be yoga. It won't be any of those things, yo.
It's you.
Yeah. It won't be those things. It really won't be those things. So that's what I'm saying. I can replace the video game with anything else y'all want. With anything. Right?
Yeah, I mean, that's a slippery slope, though. Like I said, it depends on the characters in the situation. Some people, as a matter of fact, I know some couples that literally game together, be in separate rooms of the same house on the same game, because there's a PlayStation in one room and in the what's the other one? Xbox in the other room. So they're playing the same game from two rooms in the same house. I've seen that before too. So
I've seen that again. With all due respect, I don't give a rat's nasty ass if you are into gaming or not. I'm into gaming. I'm not into true crimes. Have at it, Hoss. You're allowed to be who you are.
Yeah, but just don't be mad when I'm being who I am.
Listen, do you. Just don't make me do you.
Right. Let me man anyway.
So
let me do
and
me.
again, my thing is, it can be anything. I, as a person, as a person, I have a right to say, you know what? I'm into CrossFit now. I'm gonna start doing CrossFit. You know what? I'm into horticulture right now. I want to start growing some plants. You know what? I should be able to do that, right? And if me doing that, if me doing that is a detriment to us, there's already a fucking problem. There's already a fucking problem, and it ain't the horticulture. It ain't the horticulture.
It ain't the horticulture.
That's all I'm saying, yo.
So we got bigger problems than the horticulture.
So again, you know, I got 2 joysticks. Me and my lady done played Mortal Kombat. Mm-hmm. You understand? And you know, if there's something else I can find that she's into, or she say, "Hey, can we get this game?" Sure, not a problem. However, that has nothing to do with the price of tea in China. I still like to do this over here. I still like to play this game. I still like to do this thing. Whatever. And I have that autonomy as a person. And so do you. This ain't no shock thing. No, you have every right to say, you know what, babe, I'm going to watch true crimes because that's what I want to do right now.
See, but you speaking from the place of adults. We're trying
but however, this is you know, my ministry is to adults.
Yes.
Right? It's to adults. So that's all. My thing is everything should already be handled, right? You should be doing your due diligence. Everyone should be doing their due diligence. So we're not saying take anything away from anyone. Everyone should be doing their due diligence. However, I'm gonna leave with something.
Yep.
And it's my right to leave with something.
And I'm leaving with my time.
I'm leaving with my time.
Most precious resource.
I'm leaving with my time.
Yep.
Right? I choose to do this in the carve out. Right? And we're talking about a carve out. We're talking about a carve out. I choose to do this in my carve out.
Uh-oh. I done lost Sam weekend. Oh, there it goes.
We got a problem. If I don't have a carve out, we have a problem. That's all I'm gonna say. But we got more conversation to get to, y'all. We got more conversation to get to, and we're gonna do that. Again, the wife knows she loves Bridgerton. Have at it. I may even pop in. Oh, what's that? Ooh, what's that? Oh, that's wild. What they doing? However, don't be like, hey, babe, we watching Bridgerton tonight. No, you're watching Bridgerton tonight. You're watching Bridgerton tonight, and it's okay.
And I'll be over here.
Right. It's okay. It's okay. You know. So yeah, but we're gonna move on to the next topic. Shout out to Sister Deanna from Destination Deanna. I'm glad she's here. I'm actually gonna be citing her tonight and this next topic. This next topic we're gonna talk about, y'all. It's for the fellas, man. I'm trying to help the brothers, man. I'm gonna be honest. And the ladies, because ladies, I don't know if you know what you're doing and not doing, or you think you're doing something that really is not being perceived as you doing anything, right? So I just want us all to try to get on the same wavelength here. The green light, Sekou. The green light. In 2026, the game has gotten a real weird. The rules of engagement seem to be really like muddled, right? Men are being told no means no. Men are being told if it's creepy if you don't look good enough for me, right? The same like me and you can do the same thing. However, if I look better than you, it's not creepy, or if I look good enough to her, it's not creepy. So they're being told no to the point that sometimes some of these brothers don't even know what yes looks like. Right? Some of these brothers don't even know what a yes looks like. Some brothers, I've spoken to, and they tell me, I'm like, so, and then what you, well, no, bro, you were supposed to.
But see, this is the thing. Some people don't pick up the signs because they've probably been rejected real bad, thinking they saw a sign before. It's like you said, it's kind of a trauma response. It's like, what? I don't see anything no more because the last time I thought I saw something, that wasn't what I saw.
Well, no, I get it. Listen, my thing is, I have this thing where I don't really recognize, like, I don't really see women, like, I don't really they're there, but they're like on my peripheral because I'm like, man, I ain't trying to. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to even, man. Like, I see them. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. I was in the state where you see them, but you're like, I ain't even trying to, whatever, man. And then it'd be like, well, hey, what's up? You ain't. I'm like, oh, damn, no, I really didn't. And then even my sign, even my radar, I'm like, does she like damn, is she just being nice to me? Is it just, or did she just, was that a, you know what? I ain't trying to get the creep charge. I'm gonna go about my business. Now I just let heaven down, right? She right. So because that was the moment for me and her, right? That was the moment for me and her, and I'm like, well, have a good one. And I just go about
nice
my
talking
business.
to you.
Nice talking to you, right? So it happens. It happens where the brothers, we just are like, we just don't know.
I don't think that there is a standard for the green light though. Like, it's dangerous. You gotta be assertive, but you also have to be very very sensitive because you'll get a charge out here. You say the wrong thing to the wrong one, you'll have a charge.
Yeah. No, things have changed. The Me Too stuff, and the overextension to that. It's like I said, it's made the rules of engagement real muddy. So I asked the ladies in the poll. I said, if you're interested in the man, do you intentionally give a green light, like a smile, eye contact, or even proximity, right? Do you do things like that? 86% of the women said yes.
Really?
14% said, I wait for him to do everything.
Wow.
Right? Everything. So
that's serious.
So no. So everything. So let me ask you this, ladies. I should have made a new poll. I don't have the time. How's that working for you?
Everything.
How is that working for you? Ladies that say they wait for a man to do everything, How is that working for you? And this is not a shot. I really want to know. Like, does that, like, how does that work? Like, what is the success, your success rate, right? Of a quality man. Again, I just want to know. And for the women that say they make it obvious, how are you making it obvious?
Yeah, like, what do you stick your tongue out or something? Like, what are we talking about here? What do you mean you make it obvious? Like, what does that mean?
So there's some things there's some things that women can do to make it obvious. So what's funny is my sister Deanna actually has an episode on her channel on Destination Deanna. She calls it "Stop Pursuing Men," the art of suggestion. Right?
Oh, she's teaching them how to like silently make a pass.
Yes.
Okay.
So the first,
curious.
the first tip she starts with is subtlety, right? She speaks on subtlety, right? Of being indirect. So instead of saying, can you get my bag for me? You may say, this bag is heavy. You get what I'm saying? You may say something like that. And instead of saying, instead of openly saying, can you grab this for me? You may try to reach it, like, and make eye contact.
That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. But you might get an ignorant ass.
And that's cool. What's funny is she said that in the podcast. One of her ladies said, she said, I was at the store and I did that. I was like, I needed remote batteries, help me get remote batteries. And she said one brother was like, couldn't wait, was like tripping over himself to help her. And another brother was like, shit, you got to pay me for that. So it's like, yeah, you're going to, yeah.
You got to pay me.
Yeah, but guess what?
You owe me for batteries?
But guess what? Dark-skinned Jermaine is going to show himself all the time, yo.
That is a quick way to get, to cut right through the BS.
Dark-skinned Jermaine is going to show himself all the time, right? So there are ways, and ladies need to learn it.
See,
ladies need to learn
Kelly
it.
said a smile and a hello works, right? But sometimes you can just smile and hello to anybody. It doesn't necessarily mean, you know what I'm saying? So how do you separate the regular smile and hello from, regular population to the one to tell this person, say something else to me so I can say something else to you? That's what I'm trying to figure out from Kelly. Not that I need these tips. I'm just wondering.
Right. No, listen. Let's listen to Sister Deanna real quick. She has some tips.
So one of the things to focus on when you're implementing suggestion is subtlety. So for my ladies that are more outgoing, like you're used to kind of speaking your mind and just being direct, this is the opposite of that. This is the exact opposite. You are not being direct. You're being very subtle. So let me give you an example. I just flew into Maryland. I happened to not be with my husband. I was with my son. He's 6 years old. He's not at the point that he could carry my bag. I had my carry-on in the stowaway and we're getting ready to get off the plane. I could have gotten the bag myself, right? But I got my son, I'm kind of managing things. And there's a few gentlemen by the luggage. What do? I subtly reach, not for real though. I just motion like I'm going to get it. The men look at me and I'm like, oh, my bag's right there. They grab it. That's subtlety and suggestion. I didn't say, oh, get my bag for me. You're a man, get my bag. Like,
not out loud.
I probably was thinking it, but I didn't say that. I just subtly motioned like I was going to get it. And then, oh, that's my bag right there. The subtle suggestion. Oh, get my bag. It's right there. So that's just an example. This is so funny. I did this at the shop.
See,
I asked for help with batteries in a remote. One guy was delighted. One man said, I'm going to charge you. I mean, that's the risk you run. Yeah, some guys might be like, you can't get your own bag. But there's usually a gentleman around that's
stretch out the elbow.
Be happy to help. Be delighted to help.
Yeah.
So yeah,
dark-skinned Jermaine will show themselves
being subtle. It
every
takes
time.
practice.
Every
Again,
time.
like this is an art, meaning you have to find your flow in it, right? It may not always feel as like second nature, especially to us ladies, and I'm including myself, who have always been like in management, running our own businesses, like in charge, really direct.
Relax.
This is a shift.
Fall back.
You are no longer direct. You are subtle.
Fem up.
You're subtle, right?
Fem up.
Next thing is...
I'm going to play this one. This is a good one. I'm going to rock this one.
Oh, my bag is right there. Yes. Yes. Oh, my bag is right there. Whenever you're, getting into your feminine bag,
you peep that, Red? You peep that? You peep
I
that?
always drop the tone down a little bit, put a little soothe on it, a little musicality on it, a little flow, kind of sing-songy. Oh, my bag's right there.
Like, yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's right there.
Secrets. Okay.
Hold on.
Number 2.
This is the point I want to get to.
Small gestures.
This point right here.
Small gestures. So again, using my same example, I like signaled. Like I went to go reach for it. Like that's a small gesture.
So again, so listen. Let me real quick before I move on. Let me address God's real quick. Listen, what she's saying. She's a married woman. However, she's still femininity is her go-to. It's the go-to, right? And that go-to gets you. It'll still get you, even with the ring on. Even with the ring on, you get quality men doing quality men shit. Now, watch this. You get regular men doing quality men shit around a femme woman. You hear me?
Yes.
You get regular men doing quality men shit around a feminine woman. So
there's a point to be made about, I hate to use the term, but Deanna's not an unattractive woman. So an attractive woman gets a different response than an unattractive woman in that same situation.
Agree, but part of that attraction innately is the femininity.
Yes, it is. If you meet one that looks like a linebacker, you're like, well, go ahead and get that bag.
But listen. If you see, I've seen cornbread fed women, as my aunt called them, right? I've seen cornbread fed women with the take a like they hit you with the Monique. They cornbread fed, but they hit you with a baby, a honey, right? Yeah,
you gotta know. What
now listen. Is a man physically? There's nothing that's drawing me to you. But as a man, the femininity says, "What you need, sis." The femininity the femininity speaks to my masculine just innately, at the core. So I'm gonna boom, automatically I'm in that space. Now listen, I don't care if you got spider eyelashes and you got a bodysuit on. If you hit me with the Negrocious tactics, bitch, fuck you. I don't care that you're statuesque and blah 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 blah. Bitch, you sound like a whole nigga. Fuck out of here. We good. We good.
Some women that subtlety, that'll be a tough one because you meet a woman from like the Bronx or Brooklyn or something like that, they'd be like very aggressive about what they want.
So it is. But Penn, this is my whole point. Women who operate in their femme will learn how to give the green light. This is the whole point. They can't give
light though.
But this is what I'm saying. The green lights that the Sister Deanna is trying to teach. Right, and showing that, and also what she's teaching are things that men innately react to.
Actual
quality men react. Because again, who are we speaking to, and who are we speaking about? Right? Who's the ministry? Right? We're not ministering to dark-skinned Jermaine. We're not ministering to bum ass Tanganyika. We're not doing that.
Tanganyika.
This is not who we're ministering to, right? So it's the thing about the mindset, ladies. If you get in this mindset, then you'll know what you'll be able to throw the signals at will, right? It will.
Yeah, but but that's a slippery slope because, like they were saying, you know, a nice hello and some eye contact. Well, I might think you're staring at me too much.
No. There's no. Again, we cannot give women reason to opt out of femininity.
Oh no, I don't want to. I'm not saying that.
So what I'm saying is, like, them being in that mode allows us to be in our best mode.
True. That's
right.
True.
So therefore, that mindset is going to beget everything.
Well, femininity gets, like you said, not quality people doing quality shit.
Yeah,
that's about as real as it can get right there. You get people will pull their pants up and
listen.
All of a sudden, it's a whole different group in the room when femininity walks.
That's all I'm saying, brother. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. Hey, sis, I don't even try at Will. Will happens to be her husband, so that's So
play on words.
So let me get into this next little clip from her, and then we're gonna move on.
Deanna got the tactics, boys. She said, just reach.
If you're in a grocery store, reaching but looking like it's a struggle. You know, going to get the cart and kind of like pulling it.
Need some help, ma'am?
Stop making me laugh.
Come on, hey, come on. See, say cool. You know what it is. You know what it is. Come on, brother. She's not lying, yo.
Right.
She's not lying.
Let me help you with that real quick.
She's not lying. And now, brother, now it's on you. Now you gotta have something about you, right? But she let you know it's okay to come over here, yo, without saying, "Hey, nigga, come on over here." She ain't supposed to do that.
What's good, son? Let's do this.
Hey, slap you in the ass. Come here, nigga. What's up? Hey, so let me say this. I seen a clip online. Real quick. And the brother was saying, yeah, ladies, you know, you could walk up to a man, because this is undefeated. You walk up to a man and say, who cooks for you? Now, that works. That is the dopest line ever in The Equalizer. Right? However, I don't offer any woman to offer any rando man as a line. Is that's your pickup line? Does anyone no, ladies, don't do that.
That's a good start though.
No, that's a great start if you've already started. That's a great start if you've already assessed this man. That's a great start if you've had a conversation. Or again, you've assessed this man, right? Maybe you've worked with this man, and maybe y'all just be around each other. I don't. But
as an initial pickup,
It's initial. No, don't, lady, don't. You playing yourself? Because guess what? What is any and every man gonna say or act like? Shit. Nobody. I mean, nobody cooking for me.
Right.
I mean,
what you got going on over here?
What's up?
Baked
Right.
mac and cheese.
Right. So no, don't do that, ladies. Don't do that.
Because I'll get a free meal. Just like a lady, you'll get a free meal.
Don't do that,
dude. I'll get a free meal.
Don't do that. Don't do that. So here we go. Listen to Sister Deanna. Don't listen to that dude.
Yeah, don't listen to me. I'm a bad influence.
Help me. Little indications, okay? So small gestures. Let me see y'all's comments. Y'all about to have me laughing. Whispering and moving like a snake. Whatever works. Whatever gets you in the mindset of subtle, soft, suggesting, whatever. More examples of being subtle in day-to-day life. I don't know what your day-to-day life is. That's different for everybody. Ooh. What I would suggest is looking at your interactions, right? Because this is more about your interactions specifically with men.
That's how you know she's not on bullshit.
So your specific interactions, are they at work? Are you talking about like where you're going out to eat? It would depend. So subtle suggestion is going to vary based on where you are and where the opportunities are to help. So since beginning level, right? Just think of small things that you wouldn't feel uncomfortable allowing someone to help with. So opening doors, right? You might be used to doing that for yourself, but it's a small opportunity to let a man help you. So if you're going towards a door and there's a man going there, let him get there before you. Don't race to go do it yourself.
Let me man.
Smile, look inviting of the assistance. So that's what I mean by like subtle. You're not saying, hey, can you get my door? You're not running to the door and standing in front of it like he has no choice, but you're looking at the opportunities, right? You're looking at the opportunities and you're subtly taking advantage of them. So that's one, like opening doors or carrying things, carrying heavy things, picking up heavy things.
Ladies, the supermarket, I'm trying to tell you, the supermarket, yo.
It's the spot.
The supermarket. Because I'm going to tell you, when I was a single man, I was definitely in the supermarket, right? and when I say, and I'm not talking about hunting, I'm just talking about I was aware. You feel me, Red? I was aware in the supermarket. Super aware. You know what I mean? And
they look
again,
at the shit you put in your cart. They look at the type of produce you put in there. They be checking you out and you don't even know it in the supermarket.
Listen,
they can tell if you got kids and shit from what you buy.
No, so watch this. So I'm gonna say, guards, you're gonna have to train your woman. You know, I'm gonna say specifically.
You said you gotta train your woman.
You have to train your woman not to touch doors. Because I'm gonna say this personally. I know his woman. His woman carries a gun. You're gonna have to train her to relax.
Don't touch the goddamn door. Don't touch the goddamn door.
No, I mean, like she, because it's back to what Deanna was saying. She's in a position at work where she's authority. You know what I mean? And she's doing things. She's in control of things. So no, she got to relax, fall back. I got this, right? Also, Penn, you're gonna have to do your due diligence by making sure you're at the fucking door first. You got to be at the door first.
It's doesn't quite answer the question.
Which is
about the green lights. Like, how do we?
So that's what. So those again, if I'm at the supermarket and I'm checking out a young lady, right? And she does the Deanna. I'm on it. Because I know. Oh, again, as a man, she's asking me the man. A woman asking me.
She's just using your manners.
But again, I'll find that out.
We're gonna put it back on the shelf. Well, you were just using me, and then
no. It's not about using me. It's about femininity does what femininity does. Right? And men, we're asking for an end. Right? We're asking for an end. Right?
So let me man.
So that's the end. Now, if it's not the end, and if it's just it's just the femininity or whatever, she's gonna let you know that, and then you, as a man, is gonna roll out. Right? However,
your husband's a lucky man.
Yep. But guess what it didn't do? You are not traumatized.
Right.
You're still out, and you're still able to go back and hunt. That's what you see the plus of femininity? It ain't hurting nobody.
True.
And it might get both of them what they want.
Yeah. Yep.
Because femininity is so again, and also let me man shirts are already being made. I have a prototype already that I have to approve. I'm making some changes on the prototype. So we say let me man. That's clearly let me man. So let me man is it saying, hey, give me a predetermined outcome? That ain't what that is.
Right.
That ain't what that is. I'm asking for the space to man. She's giving you the space to man, to my nigga man. And if you can get something out of it, meaning, you know, something past that, cool. If you can't, you still walked away being a fucking man.
Right. Right. I like
right?
that. Like
you still walked away being
I'm
a
serious.
fucking
I'm
man.
gonna put that on the shirt. I'm gonna put
bro.
that on the shirt.
It's already being made. I got you. I'm gonna comp you one.
He said, "I already got you." Cool.
Listen, I sent the kite during the show. I had the prototype the next day. I just got. I'm slow on making the approvals, but the Let Me Man shirt is coming. All right, Let Me Man shirt is coming.
So you start with the inlet, and then it's up to the gentleman to basically pry if necessary to find out if there's more.
Yes.
That sounds.
That's how. And again, no one comes out of that fucked up.
Right. If the woman's, hey, I'm already, but thanks for you helping me out there.
You were still a man.
Man. Yeah, no problem.
So you walking away like, God damn, I was a man. No, you good.
Yeah.
And you still feel good enough to approach the next one.
Right.
Come on, bro. Let me bring in the missus real quick before we move on to play the spread. You're muted.
I can't hear.
You are muted.
Can't you unmute people?
She's muted on her end.
Oh, there we go. I think we hear. Can we hear you? No, we can't. I heard something pop. I thought.
No, you keep unmuting. You're unmuting yourself. I mean, it's mute.
All right, there we
you're
go.
unmuted now.
Okay, can y'all hear me?
There we go.
Yes.
There we go.
Hey, Purge.
Hello.
You asked about what do those things look like? Like, I know early when Shock and I met initially, right? Like, and when I was single, if I was at a bar or I was at a restaurant and I'm sitting with my girlfriends and we make eye contact, or somebody stands next to me at the bar and he smells nice, or I think he's attractive, I'll tell him he smells nice. But also, like, I watch the women in my family. I think that comes from, like, that's the thing too. Like, growing up, seeing what that looks like. My mother convincing my father to buy a suit. Instead of telling him, you going to buy that suit, it was more like, oh, that fabric is really nice. I could see myself putting my face against that. Oh, that's soft.
Yeah, that's the easy way to get it.
That's
I'm
soft.
buying it.
Or, look at the way your shoulders look in this. This looks really nice. I haven't opened the door. I'm not rushing to the door. I am taking my time to get there. If I'm in the grocery store and, like Deanna said, like if there's something high and it happens to me, the reach every time. That's so high.
Gotcha. No problem, ma'am.
And granted, somebody, you need some help getting that? Yeah, thank you. And if they go further than that, it's my husband loves these mashed potatoes. I don't have to be like, boy, I got a man. It's never that. It's always the soft approach with it. Like, even, and I'm in the military, so yeah, I have to be away at work, right? I got to be Tech Sergeant Turner, or Tech Sergeant Pitts rather, at work.
Hold on, Shaka, you talking, but I'm not hearing you.
Can't hear
What is hold on. I'm sorry. What is the usage? Brothers, what the fuck are y'all scared of? What the fuck are you scared of? What is the usage? You being used because you carried a box to a woman's car and you didn't fuck? What is the usage?
Not necessarily that.
No.
Heavy.
What is the usage? You were being a whole man.
Right.
You were. Guess what? Change your mind, brothers. You weren't used. You were utilized. How about that?
There you go.
You weren't used. You were utilized, brothers. Let's stop trauma responding, yo. Like again, we want to be men, so let's be men. Let's be men.
But there's some people that use these things.
That's okay. That has nothing to do with me being a man. I still walked away a man. Say cool.
I mean,
true.
Purge, if you think about it, like the same thing could be said about the other thing. So you talking about men being used, but like a woman being aggressive, like there are men who aren't, dark-skinned Jermaine, or that's not creeps that's gonna come up and say hello, but you'll never know if you always, what you looking at me for? I can do it, I can get it. Like, You can't have it both ways. You know what I'm saying? Like you saying that you don't want to be used, or utilized rather, but also you don't want women coming at you crazy or being defensive all the time. Like everybody needs to put that guard down, and everybody seems like they need to relax. If you ask me.
So no, yeah. So I think we've come to some consensus. I think we have some understanding. It's subtlety, and brothers, we react to it, and you do. I'm just saying for the women.
She was calling the card right there.
No, like, so I'm just saying for the women, if you do this, like there is, you have more chances of attracting a quality man. Because like I stated, femininity will make a regular man do quality man stuff. So I'm gonna sign off with that on that, man. We'll get into this music. Play it or spray it.
Yes.
Wife, I appreciate you joining. Sister Deanna, thank you for the gems. And again, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and follow Sister Deanna. It's Destination Deanna on YouTube. Y'all saw the channel. Please go ahead and follow. Ladies, you're doing yourself a disservice if you don't tap in with this sister. You're really doing yourself a disservice. So yeah. Yeah. There we go.
See, Kelly said men offer help to her all day. She must be nice then, because if you one of them mean ones,
Kelly's nice. Kelly's nice. Kelly's nice.
Get that help.
Kelly's nice.
Kelly is
all right,
nice.
y'all. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. Play it or spray it, man. Y'all know the deal. Y'all know the drill. I play music that I haven't heard, and hopefully you haven't heard it yet either. And you tell me how you like it. 1 for play, 2 for spray. All right? That's how it is.